or wind ensemble, and we're going to start with one of my favorites, the Imperial March. All right, that was something we put together really in the last week and a half ever since State. And it's really, really pretty music. If you've never seen the movie Lincoln, it's a great, great film by Steven Spielberg and John Williams. Everything Steven Spielberg, if you've ever seen a movie by him, John Williams is definitely music. And John Williams it's the reason I'm a band director, because I got into that stuff when I was in middle school. I saw Jurassic Park and then I was hooked. And so I love sharing these ideas and this movie stuff with the kids, and then them sharing it with you. So check out that movie. It's only 15 years old now, so something like that. Okay, next we're going to do our march from State, and we're going to have Ben come up, who looks awfully like somebody else right now. Hey. And enjoy Army of the Nile. Okay, just to take another hand for Ben. And I have to say that he has this generous amount of hair. Generous amount. I wish I had that. So, again, thank you for being here tonight. Before we play our final piece, I just want to thank you again for being here and just thank all of my students that performed tonight. I'm so proud of these guys on stage, along with everybody in our band program, of this. This group every day was ready to be something different this year. Okay? And we've always had strong bands. This is the strongest ensemble I've ever been able to teach because of their work ethic. And I am so, so proud of them. So, yes. All year, we've done some really cool music. I think they've really enjoyed the stuff that we've done this year, even from our fall concert all the way up to here for our spring concert. And so 2 weeks ago, we went to State MPA and went in and did this amazing job on stage. And the band was awarded a straight superior at State, which is very rare. So give them a hand for that. Which in turn we earned, and this will be the second time in our school history, we earned an award called the Auto Crush Award, which means we have gotten superiors in every single MPA, including marching MPA, so that award goes to the entire ensemble. And so if it wasn't for everybody in our other two bands, we would have never received that. On top of that, we have been given an invitation for the Wind Ensemble to perform at Carnegie Hall next year in New York City. We're going to try to raise some money for that. And this is a trip that's open to anybody in the band program. We are having a meeting Wednesday night at 6:30 to kind of go over the fundraising ideas and the trip itself. So please, if you can please be there, student and parent, just so you can kind of hear the spiel. It should only be about 30 to 45 minutes, okay? Just so we can talk about that and see if this is going to be a possibility, because it will be, it'll be life-changing to them to perform in that hall and have that opportunity. So we're going to do everything we can to get these kids there. Yeah, I'm just so proud, and I'm proud of my senior class. Okay, they are a smaller class this year, but they're a mighty class, and because the seniors, and we'll talk more about this at our awards night on May 15th. Please come. But I can't thank our senior class enough to helping us just push all of our ensembles to the next level, our leadership. So. Thank you, seniors. And we're going to close with Merry Widow, which is dedicated to our senior class. encore, sorry. Thank you for coming tonight. We do need to get stuff put back in the band room and all that stuff, so if you just be patient as we do that.